Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to have a look at the 50mm anamorphic lens from Laowa. It's the Nanomorphs, which is supposed to be their take on making super small and also reasonable, affordable anamorphic lenses. So this anamorphic lens comes in a variety of different mounts. I am using the PL to EF, and I did already adapt this from PL to EF, and if you want to know how to do that, you can have a look at the video right up here in the top corner. Also, if you want to have an in-depth of what is in the box of these lenses right here, I'm not going to do it in this video, but you can check out my 35mm review video. All of the unboxing will be in that video. So for this video, very quickly, the build quality of this lens is quite nice. It has a super smooth focus ring. The aperture ring is quite good. It's not too smooth. It's just the way you actually want it. Also, the build quality, you can hear this. Metal, it's really premium built. And if we take a look here into, you wouldn't see the normal squared glass. It is actually there. It's just done in a different way on the Nanomorphs. So I think also the tread around here is 77mm. So you can put in matte boxes and stuff like that if you really want to. So for this video, I just want to go out and test this lens out in some different scenarios, some different shots, and I'll talk to you along the way, and then I will come with my opinion on this lens here at the end of the video. And also just a quick disclaimer, this lens were not sent to me by Laowa. I did buy this with my own money, and I actually supported this during the Indiegogo campaign, and I just got these today with the mail. So lovely indeed. The Laowa lenses are really well built, of metal. They come in a variety of different flares. It's in a blue color and in an amber, and there is also a neutral color. I got mine in the blue color because I do have the Sirui lenses as well, and I want to test out if I can match those two together. And just to compare the sizes, this is the Sirui 50mm, and this is the Laowa 50mm. Of course, I know that the Sirui is for micro four thirds mount, and this is for an EF mount, and that sometimes does a different. However, for a EF anamorphic lens, this is quite tiny. Also, the ring adapting and stuff like that is actually also a little more tight on the Sirui. It's more smooth on the Laowa, making focusing a little more easy. So again, here's just a comparison of the two lenses side by side, and then let's go out and test the new Laowa. If you're interested in making some comparisons, let me know down in the comments below. So of course you can't do an anamorphic review without looking at the bouquet. And as you can see here in the background on the Laowa, that looks very nice. And of course we can't talk about anamorphic lenses without talking about lens flares. And the lens flare on the Laowa 50mm are quite nice. I do fancy them more on the 35mm, but anyways, they are quite nice here. And of course, we could just do a quick comparison with the Sirui lenses here on the Sirui 50mm. I'm a bit more zoomed in because of the Micro Four Thirds mount. You can see the bouquet in the back and how that actually compares. And of course, we can also test out the lens flare on the Sirui. These are a little more exaggerated than the Laowa, but still they are quite nice. And here we can just take a quick comparison of the two shots. Here, of course, first at the Sirui and the Laowa. And again, you have more field of view on the Laowa because of the sensor size. And here we have the lens flare on the Sirui, and comparing that to the Laowa, you can see that the Sirui is a little more saturated than the Laowa. However, it's not as noticeable as on the 35mm that I did a comparison with not long ago. So overall, the 50mm from Laowa is a fantastic anamorphic lens, and of course it does deserve a place in your camera bag if you just fancy the anamorphic filmic look, because you're going to get just that out of this lens. Anyway, I do hope you found this little video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.